Oil prices inch down on weaker U.S. consumer demand ahead of China data. Asia Pacific markets slide ahead of key China data. Nikkei tumbles over 2%. The program is Business Express, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Benny Adams, your guide. Eid Mubarak to our Muslim brothers all over the world. I'll start by telling you that motorists among other people will begin to ply the Gombe-Garkida road in Adamawa State with ease, which has been neglected by the successive administrations. Simon Aisha reports that this is because the ongoing construction of line drain and retaining wall of the road by the Federal Road Maintenance Agency FEMA has reached an advanced stage of completion.
A drain and a retaining wall, both to protect the inhabitants from being affected by the flood, the massive flood that usually come here, and also to prevent the road from total collapse by reason of such massive floods. So that was actually the idea behind it, preventing measures to avoid disasters.
I don't think there's anybody very happy like myself, because this road, we don't think there's people who know about this route. So this route, as when I do this work, I'm very happy about it.
Leather industry might experience challenges that will affect the supply of raw materials, hide and skin. And most of the tanning industries relied on the Eid al-Kabir festival for the supply of raw skin. Musa Babaliu from Niger State capital investigates what was responsible for the short supply of the skin.
The high cost of sacrificial animals during the Salah celebration has affected the supply of hides and skin this year. Tanning industries rely heavily on middlemen for the supply of the raw material. Scavengers move around nooks and crannies to buy the skin and sell it to the middlemen or representatives of the tanning industries in their localities. This merchant in Mina, the Niger State capital, said the supply this year is very low.
By this time last year, I had in possession more than 7,000 pieces of skin, but now I have less than 3,000.
Reports from Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Sokoto and Kebbi states indicate a shortage of supply of hides and skin this year. In 2003, Nigeria exported hides and skin and leather worth $85 million. This was lower than the $86 million recorded in 2022. This figure was released by the National Bureau of Statistics last year. From Mina, the Niger State capital, Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
Moving on, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has raised alarm of massive unhealthy practices ongoing in the marketplaces where food items and some other basic products are adulterated by retailers for improved profits. Acting Executive Vice Chairman FCCPC, Abdullahi Adamu, stated this at an advocacy program on the dangers of forceful ripening of fruits, adulterated palm oil, contaminated meat and grains with other stakeholders in Abuja. Olainka Ojo reports that the FCCPC boss said their findings across the markets indicated that such deadly practices are prevalent among dealers in fruits, grains, frozen food, among several others. And unfortunately, such dealers and others have formed themselves into cartels to arbitrary fixed prices of items.
To find out what sharp practices are going on and to ensure that we get a healthier society in line with Mr. President's renewed hope agenda. We have to renew the hope of our people to be alive first, healthy first, before we now start talking of the economy. We have to ensure that the goods in the markets are according to the standard that they should be, that they are neither adulterated nor are they fake. That's the essence of what we are doing.
While noting the effect of such consumptions on the health of the people by profit-seeking merchants, the Commission says there is a need for people to be more careful. He urged consumers to patronize reputable markets and individuals for food items.
We have seen as Gosa market, and what we try to do is to now educate the publics, especially sellers, that adulterated products and fake ones are not allowed in the market, and as much as they see any, they have a point of reportage now. They have somewhere that they can report this, so we tell them our reporting lines and they can go ahead and report to us. So far, we have started getting these reports and they are going to be of immense benefit and importance to us.
Now, gold is set for first weekly gain in 4 on a U.S. rate cut hopes. Let's now take a trip to the commodities market. Oil prices slipped in trading on Monday after a survey on Friday showed a weaker U.S. consumer demand and as traders awaited the release of key economic data from China, the world's biggest crude importer. Now, global benchmark Brent crude futures were down 15 cents at $82.47 per barrel, while the U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures were down 16 cents at $78.29 a barrel. That followed prices slipping on Friday after a survey showed U.S. consumer sentiment fell to 7-month low in June, with households worried about their personal finances and inflation. Now, Nigeria's solid minerals sector will be fully utilized through the application of remote sensing technology. And to achieve this, the Solid Minerals Development Fund is updating the skills of its personnel and other stakeholders in the sector. Mayor Ogidi reports.
Data is the main deal if Nigeria must get the best from its solid mineral resources. And remote sensing is the key. Nigeria already moving in this direction. With this technology in the solid mineral sector, no guesswork, Nigeria can market its resources better as investors can have a clearer picture of the resources beneath.
And this would be something very nice for solid minerals to do. to produce the first ultraviolet map of Nigeria.
Staff of the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, members of Council of Nigerian Mining Engineers and Geoscientists, and other relevant agencies on the roundtable, getting training on the use of remote sensing imagery for geological application, courtesy of the Nigerian Solid Minerals Development Fund, and Neil Pendock, a processing specialist, taking the participants through classwork. He explained that the usefulness of the technology transcends efficiency in deposit mapping to management.
Come to Nigeria, and if you're looking for tantalum, columbine, coltan, you're looking for coltan, and you show them the map, the ultraviolet map of Nigeria. Exactly. So you can produce a UV map for Nigeria, you can produce a thermal map, you can go to your oil company for onshore seeps.
Typically with respect to mineralization, if supposing we're having gold mining activities in Zamfara, we can pick based on the sulfide presence. So we will use all those kind of data to map out such areas. A 10 meters resolution is a very good resolution.
Just like this group photograph, unity of purpose is what is required in this journey to bringing in technology in improving the nation's exploration activities.
Now, bureaus and operators in Nigeria have quoted new exchange rates for the British pound and euro as the country marks Eid Mubarak. Traders who spoke revealed that the British pound sells for 1,850 naira in the black market, also known as the parallel market, on Sunday, June 16, 2024. The new exchange rates are an improvement compared to the 1,890 and 1,610 quoted as the buying rates for the British pound and euro respectively on Friday, June 14. Now, dollar firms as the euro wallows, yuan brushes aside China data. How much is the naira exchanging for other currencies? Let's take a look. Next is a summary of how stocks in Nigeria fared last week as put together by Olenka Uju.
The markets opened for 4 trading days last week as the federal government of Nigeria declared Wednesday, 12th June 2024 as public holiday to commemorate Democracy Day celebration. The NGX All-Share Index and market capitalization depreciated by 0.71% to close the week at 99,925.29 basis points and 56.527 trillion naira. A total turnover of 2.633 billion shares worth 43.652 billion naira in 33,709 deals were traded by investors on the floor of the exchange. The financial services industry led the activity chart with 2.176 billion shares valued at 31.741 billion naira in 17,295 deals. The consumer goods industry followed with 176.983 million shares worth 5.309 billion naira in 3,785 deals. While the third place was the oil and gas industry with a turnover of 71.184 million shares worth 3.906 billion naira in 2,648 deals. Trading in the top 3 equities were Fidelity Bank PLC, Access Holdings PLC, and Zenith Bank PLC. For ETPs, a total of 14,964 units valued at 1.548 million naira were traded in 71 deals. While at the bonds market, a total of 49,349 units valued at 49.257 million naira were traded in 18 deals. On summary of price changes, 51 equities appreciated in price during the week, 24 equities depreciated, while 79 equities remained unchanged. Olayinka Ojo for Business Express.
Thank you, Olayinka there. And this is where we end this edition of Business Express. We value your feedback, so keep the comments, observations, or suggestions coming. Be informed that all previous episodes are available on YouTube and on NTA's social media platforms. Business Express returns on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Keep a date with us as you enjoy your Salah holidays.